Question 1. What should you do when you approach a T intersection sign? A. Prepare to turn left or right since the road ends. B. Stop and wait for traffic to clear. C. Continue straight ahead. Answer. A. Prepare to turn left or right since the road ends. At a T intersection, the road you are on will end, and you must choose to turn either left or right. Question 2. How does a lane end sign affect your driving decisions? A. Prepare to merge into the adjacent lane. B. Increase your speed to get ahead of other traffic. C. Pull over and stop. Answer. A. Prepare to merge into the adjacent lane. A lane end sign indicates that your lane is ending soon, and you should safely merge into the adjacent lane. Question 3. What actions are appropriate upon seeing a stop ahead sign? A. Slow down and prepare to stop. B. Maintain your current speed. C. Accelerate to quickly reach the stop. Answer. A. Slow down and prepare to stop. This sign indicates that there is a stop sign ahead, and you should begin to slow down in preparation. Question 4. When driving, how should you respond to a shoulder work ahead sign? A. Shift lanes if safe to give workers more space. B. Increase your speed to pass the area quickly. C. Honk to alert the workers of your presence. Answer. A. Shift lanes if safe to give workers more space. This sign indicates that work is being done on the shoulder, and moving over can provide a safer environment for workers and drivers. Question 5. What does a slippery road sign indicate about upcoming road conditions? A. The road may be wet or icy. B. The road is undergoing maintenance. C. There is loose gravel on the road. Answer. A. The road may be wet or icy. This sign warns you that the road ahead might be slippery, and you should proceed with caution. Question 6. How do you proceed when you see a Use Next Exit sign on the freeway? A. Take the next exit. B. Ignore the sign if you don't need to exit. C. Prepare to exit after the one specified. Answer. A. Take the next exit. This sign is informing you that your intended exit is coming up, and you should prepare to take it. Question 7. What is the correct response to a bicycle sign on the road? A. Watch for bicyclists and share the road. B. Bicycles are not allowed on this road. C. Bicyclists should yield to vehicles. Answer. A. Watch for bicyclists and share the road. This sign indicates that the area is commonly used by bicyclists, and drivers should be cautious and share the road. Question 8. What should you be aware of when encountering a two-way traffic ahead sign? A. Traffic flows in one direction. B. Traffic will be coming from the opposite direction. C. There are multiple lanes for your direction. Answer. B. Traffic will be coming from the opposite direction. This sign warns you that the road ahead will have two-way traffic. Question 9. How do you interpret a directional arrow sign while driving? A. Follow the direction of the arrow. B. The sign is for informational purposes only. C. Stop and wait for directions. Answer. A. Follow the direction of the arrow. This sign is used to guide drivers in the direction they should safely travel. Question 10. If you see a no U-turn sign at an intersection, what must you do? A. Make a U-turn as it is safe. B. Do not make a U-turn. C. Stop and then proceed with a U-turn. Answer. B. Do not make a U-turn. This sign explicitly prohibits making U-turns at that location. Question 11. What does the railroad crossing sign indicate, and how should you respond? A. Speed up to cross the tracks quickly. B. Be prepared to stop for trains. C. Railroad tracks are not in use. Answer. B. Be prepared to stop for trains. This sign indicates that there are railroad tracks ahead, and you should look and listen for trains. Question 12. When you come across a winding road sign, what changes should you make to your driving style? A. Maintain your current speed. B. Slow down and drive with caution. C. The road is straight ahead. Answer. B. Slow down and drive with caution. This sign indicates a series of turns or curves ahead, and reducing speed is advisable. Question 13. What does a park and ride sign indicate? A. No parking is allowed in the area. B. A facility where you can park and use public transportation. C. An amusement park is nearby. Answer. B. A facility where you can park and use public transportation. Park and ride locations are designed to encourage carpooling and public transit use. Question 14. What action should you take upon encountering a no left turn sign? A. Make a left turn at the next available intersection. B. Ignore the sign if the road is clear. C. Do not turn left. Answer. C. Do not turn left. This sign means left turns are prohibited at that intersection. Question 15. How should you adjust your driving in response to a traffic light sign? A. Prepare to stop at the traffic light ahead. B. The traffic light is out of order. C. Ignore the sign as it is purely informational. Answer. A. Prepare to stop at the traffic light ahead. This sign warns of an approaching traffic light, signaling drivers to be ready to stop or yield as necessary. Question 16. What is the importance of a road closed ahead sign, and how should you react? A. Look for a detour or alternative route. B. Continue until you reach the closure. C. The road is closed for everyone except local traffic. Answer. A. Look for a detour or alternative route. This sign indicates that the road ahead is closed and you need to find an alternate path. Question 17. What does an emergency parking only sign mean? A. Parking is allowed only in emergencies. B. You can park for a short duration. C. Parking is not allowed at any time. Answer. A. Parking is allowed only in emergencies. This sign designates areas reserved for vehicles in emergency situations only. Question 18. If you see a slower traffic use turnout sign, what should you be prepared to do? A. Use designated areas to let faster traffic pass. B. Ignore the sign unless you are driving slowly. C. Increase your speed. Answer. A. Use designated areas to let faster traffic pass. This sign is commonly found on two-lane roads where slower vehicles can pull over to let others pass. Question 19. How should you react when approaching a do not enter sign? A. Enter cautiously. B. Turn around or use another route. C. You can enter if the way is clear. Answer. B. Turn around or use another route. This sign means the road or area is off limits to vehicles. Question 20. What precautions should you take when you see an airport vicinity sign? A. Expect increased vehicle and pedestrian traffic. B. Airports are nearby, but no special precautions needed. C. Prepare for immediate takeoff. Answer. A. Expect increased vehicle and pedestrian traffic. Proximity to an airport usually means a busier area with more traffic and pedestrians. Question 21. How should a driver prepare for a railroad crossing ahead sign when hauling a trailer? A. Speed up to cross the tracks quickly. B. Be prepared to stop, especially with a trailer. C. Ignore the sign if no train is visible. Answer. B. Be prepared to stop, especially with a trailer. Drivers should always be ready to stop at railroad crossings, and this is especially important when hauling a trailer due to increased stopping distance. Question 22. What does a no left turn sign indicate at an intersection, and how should you proceed? A. Proceed with a left turn if the road is clear. B. Make a left turn at the next intersection instead. C. Do not make a left turn at the intersection. Answer: C. Do not make a left turn at the intersection. This sign explicitly prohibits left turns at the specific intersection. Question 23. When approaching a T intersection sign, what should be your primary concern? A. Finding a parking spot. B. Deciding whether to turn left or right. C. Checking for oncoming traffic from the sides. Answer: B. Deciding whether to turn left or right. At a T intersection, the main road ends, requiring a decision to turn either left or right. Question 24. What adjustments should you make when encountering an advisory speed limit sign before a curve? A. Maintain your current speed. B. Increase your speed. C. Slow down to the advised speed limit. Answer: C. Slow down to the advised speed limit. These signs provide a recommended speed for safe travel through the curve. Question 25. What should you do when you see a truck lane restriction sign on the highway? A. Trucks should prepare to change lanes. B. All vehicles must exit the highway. C. Increase speed to pass trucks. Answer: A. Trucks should prepare to change lanes. This sign indicates lane restrictions ahead specifically for trucks. Question 26. What is the significance of a stop ahead sign, and what action should you take? A. Increase speed to reach the stop sign faster. B. Prepare to come to a complete stop at the upcoming stop sign. C. The stop sign is optional. Answer: B. Prepare to come to a complete stop at the upcoming stop sign. The stop ahead sign alerts drivers about an upcoming stop sign. Question 27. How should you respond to a bicycle sign while driving in urban areas? A. Be alert for bicycles and share the road. B. Bicycles are not allowed in the area. C. Honk to alert bicyclists. Answer: A. Be alert for bicycles and share the road. This sign indicates that bicyclists are likely present and drivers should drive cautiously. Question 28. What are the implications of a shoulder work ahead sign for highway driving? A. Prepare to exit the highway. B. Move over or slow down to provide a safe space for workers. C. Accelerate to pass the work zone quickly. Answer: B. Move over or slow down to provide a safe space for workers. This ensures the safety of both the workers and the drivers. Question 29. When you encounter a two-way traffic ahead sign, what changes should you make in your driving? A. Continue driving as usual. B. Be prepared for oncoming traffic in the opposite direction. C. Make a U-turn to avoid two-way traffic. Answer: B. Be prepared for oncoming traffic in the opposite direction. This sign indicates that the road ahead will carry two-way traffic. Question 30. What action is required when you come across a do not enter sign? A. Proceed with caution. B. Do not enter the road or area marked with the sign. C. Only enter if no other vehicles are present. Answer: B. Do not enter the road or area marked with the sign. This sign is used to prevent drivers from entering a restricted or wrong-way area. Question 31. How does a park and ride sign affect your driving route and decisions? A. It indicates parking restrictions ahead. B. Look for a parking area to switch to public transportation. C. Park immediately upon seeing the sign. Answer: B. Look for a parking area to switch to public transportation. Park and ride facilities are designed for leaving cars and using public transit. Question 32. How should you adjust your route upon encountering a detour sign due to road closure? A. Follow the detour signs to an alternate route. B. Wait for the road to reopen. C. Continue on the closed road regardless. Answer: A. Follow the detour signs to an alternate route. The detour provides a guided path around the closure. Question 33. What precautions should you take upon encountering a slippery road sign? A. Slow down and drive with increased caution. B. Maintain your current speed. C. Use the shoulder to avoid the slippery section. Answer: A. Slow down and drive with increased caution. The sign warns of potential road conditions that could reduce traction. Question 34. What does a lane end sign mean for your lane position and merging? A. You should speed up and merge quickly. B. Prepare to safely merge into the adjacent lane. C. The lane does not actually end. Answer: B. Prepare to safely merge into the adjacent lane. This sign indicates that your lane is coming to an end and merging is necessary. Question 35. When driving near an airport and you see an airport sign, what should you expect in terms of traffic and road conditions? A. Less traffic and smoother roads. B. Frequent stops and lower speed limits. C. Increased traffic and potential congestion. Answer: C. Increased traffic and potential congestion. Airports typically have higher volumes of both pedestrian and vehicular traffic. Question 36. How should a driver react to a traffic light sign at an intersection? A. Disregard the sign if no traffic light is visible. B. Prepare to stop or proceed according to the traffic light. C. The traffic light is always green. Answer: B. Prepare to stop or proceed according to the traffic light. This sign indicates the presence of traffic lights at the intersection ahead. Question 37. What does the slower traffic use turnouts sign indicate on mountain roads? A. Faster traffic should use turnouts to pass. B. Slower vehicles should use turnouts to let faster traffic pass. C. All traffic must stop at turnouts. Answer: B. Slower vehicles should use turnouts to let faster traffic pass. This practice helps maintain smooth traffic flow on roads with varying speeds. Question 38. Upon seeing an emergency parking only sign, what should you understand about stopping in that area? A. Parking is reserved for emergency vehicles or situations only. B. You can park temporarily if the area is not busy. C. It's a designated area for rest stops. Answer: A. Parking is reserved for emergency vehicles or situations only. This sign indicates that the area is not for general parking. Question 39. What is the correct action to take when you intend to make a turn and see a no U-turn sign? A. Proceed with the U-turn if no vehicles are approaching. B. Make the U-turn quickly. C. Do not make a U-turn. Continue straight or turn at a different location. Answer: C. Do not make a U-turn. Continue straight or turn at a different location. This sign prohibits U-turns at that location. Question 40. How should you respond when you approach a directional arrow sign indicating a curve ahead? A. Prepare to follow the direction of the arrow. B. The sign is for information only, no action needed. C. Stop before the curve. Answer: A. Prepare to follow the direction of the arrow. This sign is guiding drivers on the direction to safely navigate the upcoming curve. Question 41. How should you adjust your speed when encountering a school zone sign? A. Speed up to clear the zone quickly. B. Slow down and obey the posted speed limit. C. Maintain your current speed. Answer: B. Slow down and obey the posted speed limit. School zones require reduced speed for the safety of children and pedestrians. Question 42. What actions are appropriate when approaching an intersection with a yield sign? A. Continue without slowing down. B. Stop completely, then proceed. C. Slow down and yield to traffic and pedestrians. Answer: C. Slow down and yield to traffic and pedestrians. Yield signs require drivers to give right of way and proceed only when safe. Question 43. How should you respond to a pedestrian crossing sign in a residential area? A. Speed up to pass the area quickly. B. Slow down and be prepared to stop for pedestrians. C. Ignore the sign if no pedestrians are visible. Answer: B. Slow down and be prepared to stop for pedestrians. This sign indicates a high likelihood of pedestrian activity. Question 44. What does a no passing zone sign indicate, and how should you adjust your driving? A. You can pass if the road seems clear. B. Passing is allowed at any time. C. Do not pass other vehicles in this zone. Answer: C. Do not pass other vehicles in this zone. This sign indicates it is unsafe to overtake and pass. Question 45. When you see a speed limit 45 sign, what adjustments should you make to your driving? A. Continue at your current speed. B. Accelerate to reach the speed limit. C. Adjust your speed to not exceed 45 miles per hour. Answer: C. Adjust your speed to not exceed 45 miles per hour. This sign indicates the maximum legal speed limit is 45 miles per hour. Question 46. What should you do upon encountering a dead-end sign while driving? A. Continue to see if there's a way through. B. Turn around or take another route. C. Stop and park your vehicle. Answer: B. Turn around or take another route. A dead-end sign indicates the road does not continue. Question 47. How should a driver react to an animal crossing sign in a rural area? A. Speed up to scare away animals. B. Slow down and be vigilant for potential animal crossings. C. The sign is purely informational. Answer: B. Slow down and be vigilant for potential animal crossings. This sign warns of areas where wild animals may cross the road. Question 48. What does a one-way sign mean, and how should you proceed? A. Traffic flows in both directions. B. You must only travel in the direction of the sign. C. The sign is for pedestrians. Answer: B. You must only travel in the direction of the sign. This sign indicates that traffic flows in one direction only. Question 49. What actions should you take when driving through an area with a falling rock sign? A. Drive faster to avoid falling rocks. B. Stay alert and watch for falling debris. C. Ignore the sign, as it is unlikely to encounter falling rocks. Answer: B. Stay alert and watch for falling debris. This sign is placed in areas where there is a potential hazard from falling rocks or debris. Question 50. How should you respond to a merging traffic sign on a highway? A. Keep your speed and let others merge. B. Be prepared to adjust your speed or change lanes for merging traffic. C. Ignore the sign and focus on your lane. Answer: B. Be prepared to adjust your speed or change lanes for merging traffic. This sign warns that additional traffic will be entering the roadway. Question 51. What is the significance of a divided highway ends sign for your driving? A. The road will continue as a divided highway. B. Prepare for two-way traffic on an undivided road. C. The road becomes a one-way street. Answer: B. Prepare for two-way traffic on an undivided road. This sign indicates the end of a divided highway. Question 52. How should you adjust your driving when you see a low clearance sign? A. Ignore the sign if you're driving a small vehicle. B. Ensure your vehicle can safely pass under the clearance. C. Increase speed to pass quickly. Answer: B. Ensure your vehicle can safely pass under the clearance. This sign is critical for vehicles with higher profiles. Question 53. What precautions should be taken when a flood area sign is posted? A. Speed up to pass the area quickly. B. Be prepared for potential flooding and road conditions. C. The sign is only relevant during rainy seasons. Answer: B. Be prepared for potential flooding and road conditions. This sign indicates areas prone to flooding. Question 54. When encountering a hospital zone sign, how should you adjust your driving behavior? A. Increase speed to clear the zone faster. B. Be prepared for emergency vehicles and pedestrians. C. The sign has no impact on driving behavior. Answer. B. Be prepared for emergency vehicles and pedestrians. Hospital zones often have higher pedestrian activity and emergency vehicles. Question 55. How should you respond when approaching a no engine brake sign in a residential area? A. Use engine braking as needed. B. Refrain from using loud engine brakes. C. The sign only applies to trucks. Answer. B. Refrain from using loud engine brakes. These signs are often in areas where noise reduction is important. Question 56. What should a driver do upon seeing a work zone sign? A. Speed up to pass the work zone quickly. B. Be prepared for workers and equipment on or near the roadway. C. The work zone does not affect driving. Answer. B. Be prepared for workers and equipment on or near the roadway. Work zones require extra caution and awareness. Question 57. How should you adjust your driving in response to a highway entrance ramp sign? A. Yield to all traffic on the highway. B. Prepare to merge with highway traffic. C. Stop before entering the highway. Answer. B. Prepare to merge with highway traffic. This sign indicates an approach to a point where you can enter a highway. Question 58. When you see a share the road sign, what actions should you take regarding bicyclists and pedestrians? A. Bicyclists and pedestrians should yield to you. B. Share the road respectfully with bicyclists and pedestrians. C. The sign is for bicyclists and pedestrians only. Answer. B. Share the road respectfully with bicyclists and pedestrians. This sign is a reminder to be mindful of and courteous to non-vehicular road users. Question 59. What does it mean when you encounter a restricted lane sign? A. All vehicles can use the lane. B. Certain types of vehicles or drivers are restricted from using the lane. C. The lane is closed to traffic. Answer. B. Certain types of vehicles or drivers are restricted from using the lane. This sign indicates lane restrictions for specific vehicle types or purposes. Question 60. How should a driver proceed when they see a do not block intersection sign? A. Stop in the intersection if necessary. B. Ensure not to stop within the intersection. C. The sign is a suggestion, not a requirement. Answer. B. Ensure not to stop within the intersection. It's important to keep intersections clear to avoid traffic congestion and blockages. Question 61. What should you do if you encounter a flashing red light at an intersection? A. Proceed through the intersection without stopping. B. Stop completely, then proceed when it's safe. C. Slow down and proceed with caution. Answer. B. Stop completely, then proceed when it's safe. A flashing red light at an intersection should be treated as a stop sign. Question 62. How does a no turn on red sign affect your actions at a red traffic light? A. Make a turn if no traffic is coming. B. Wait for the green light before turning. C. The sign only applies to pedestrians. Answer. B. Wait for the green light before turning. This sign means you cannot legally make a turn while the traffic light is red. Question 63. What is the correct response to an end school zone sign? A. Continue at the reduced school zone speed. B. Increase speed to the regular limit. C. Stop and check for children. Answer. B. Increase speed to the regular limit. This sign indicates the end of the school zone and the speed limit returns to its regular rate. Question 64. When you see a maximum speed 55 sign on a highway, what should you do? A. Maintain a speed less than or equal to 55 miles per hour. B. Speed up to exactly 55 miles per hour. C. Disregard the sign if the road is clear. Answer: A. Maintain a speed less than or equal to 55 miles per hour. This sign sets the top legal speed limit under ideal conditions. Question 65. How should you react to a blind driveway sign on a residential street? A. Ignore the sign as it is only for informational purposes. B. Proceed with caution, aware of vehicles entering or exiting. C. Increase speed to pass the driveway quickly. Answer: B. Proceed with caution, aware of vehicles entering or exiting. This sign warns of driveways where visibility may be limited. Question 66. What does a keep right sign indicate when driving on a multi-lane road? A. Stay in the right lane at all times. B. Keep to the right except when passing. C. The sign is for information only. Answer: B. Keep to the right except when passing. It advises staying in the right lane and using the left lane primarily for overtaking. Question 67. How should a driver handle a narrow bridge sign on a country road? A. Speed up to cross the bridge quickly. B. Drive with caution and be prepared for reduced width. C. Find an alternate route. Answer: B. Drive with caution and be prepared for reduced width. The sign warns that the bridge ahead has limited space. Question 68. What actions should you take upon encountering a slide road sign? A. Be alert for vehicles entering or exiting the side road. B. Ignore the sign as it has no impact on your driving. C. Increase your speed. Answer: A. Be alert for vehicles entering or exiting the side road. This sign indicates an intersection with a side road. Question 69. When driving through a tunnel and you see a tunnel ahead sign, what precautions should you take? A. Turn on your headlights. B. Speed up to minimize time in the tunnel. C. Stop before entering the tunnel. Answer: A. Turn on your headlights. This increases visibility within the tunnel for you and other drivers. Question 70. How should you adjust your driving in response to a soft shoulder sign? A. Avoid pulling over onto the shoulder. B. The shoulder is safe for driving. C. Use the shoulder for regular driving. Answer: A. Avoid pulling over onto the shoulder. The sign warns that the shoulder may not be stable or safe for vehicles. Question 71. What does a no engine braking sign typically indicate about the area you are driving in? A. Engine braking is recommended. B. The area requires quiet. Avoid loud engine braking. C. Engine braking is required. Answer: B. The area requires quiet. Avoid loud engine braking. Such signs are often in residential or noise-sensitive areas. Question 72. How should a driver proceed when encountering a traffic signal ahead sign? A. Prepare to stop or obey the upcoming traffic signal. B. Ignore the sign and continue at the same speed. C. The traffic signal is likely malfunctioning. Answer: A. Prepare to stop or obey the upcoming traffic signal. This sign warns you of an approaching traffic control signal. Question 73. When approaching a roundabout ahead sign, what should you prepare to do? A. Speed up to enter the roundabout. B. Prepare to yield and enter the roundabout safely. C. Stop and wait for a gap in the roundabout. Answer: B. Prepare to yield and enter the roundabout safely. Drivers should slow down and be ready to yield to traffic already in the roundabout. Question 74. What does a drawbridge sign mean and how should you approach the bridge? A. Speed up to cross the bridge quickly. B. Ignore the sign as drawbridges are always open. C. Approach with caution. Be prepared for bridge operation. Answer: C. Approach with caution. Be prepared for bridge operation. The sign indicates a movable bridge that may require stopping. Question 75. How should you adjust your driving upon seeing a reduced speed ahead sign? A. Continue at your current speed. B. Begin to slow down in anticipation of a lower speed limit. C. Speed up before the reduced speed zone. Answer. B. Begin to slow down in anticipation of a lower speed limit. This sign notifies drivers of an upcoming change in speed limit. Question 76. What action should you take when you see a hidden driveway sign? A. Drive faster to pass the driveway quickly. B. Be alert for vehicles entering or exiting the driveway. C. The driveway is not accessible. Answer. B. Be alert for vehicles entering or exiting the driveway. This sign indicates that a driveway may be difficult to see. Question 77. How should a driver respond to a school bus stop ahead sign? A. Prepare to stop for loading or unloading school buses. B. Ignore the sign outside of school hours. C. The sign applies only to school buses. Answer. A. Prepare to stop for loading or unloading school buses. This sign warns of an area where school buses may stop to pick up or drop off students. Question 78. What should you do when encountering a truck crossing sign in a rural area? A. Speed up to pass the area quickly. B. Be cautious and watch for trucks entering or crossing the road. C. Trucks are not permitted to cross. Answer. B. Be cautious and watch for trucks entering or crossing the road. This sign indicates a point where trucks may cross or enter the road. Question 79. Upon seeing a no shoulder sign on a highway, what should you be aware of? A. The shoulder is wide enough for emergency stops. B. There is no safe area to pull off on the side of the road. C. The sign indicates a pedestrian shoulder. Answer. B. There is no safe area to pull off on the side of the road. This sign warns that the road sign does not have a typical safe shoulder area. Question 80. How should you adjust your driving when you see a wildlife crossing sign? A. Speed up to scare away animals. B. Be alert for animals that may cross the road. C. The sign is only relevant at night. Answer. B. Be alert for animals that may cross the road. This sign is in areas where wild animals are likely to cross, and extra caution is advised. Question 81. What precautions should you take when approaching a weight limit bridge sign? A. Ensure your vehicle does not exceed the posted weight limit. B. Speed up to reduce the load on the bridge. C. The weight limit does not apply to passenger vehicles. Answer. A. Ensure your vehicle does not exceed the posted weight limit. This sign is crucial for drivers of heavy vehicles to prevent structural overload on the bridge. Question 82. How should you adjust your driving upon seeing a dip sign on the road? A. Accelerate when approaching the dip. B. Slow down and prepare for a possible sudden change in the road elevation. C. The dip sign is for information only and requires no action. Answer. B. Slow down and prepare for a possible sudden change in the road elevation. Dips can be unexpected and potentially hazardous. Question 83. What is the appropriate action when you see a stopped school bus with flashing red lights on the road ahead? A. Continue to pass the bus cautiously. B. Stop and wait until the red lights stop flashing. C. Honk to alert the bus driver. Answer. B. Stop and wait until the red lights stop flashing. It's illegal and unsafe to pass a school bus with flashing red lights. Question 84. How should you react to an upcoming exit-only lane on a freeway? A. Stay in the lane if you plan to exit or merge left if not. B. You can remain in the lane regardless of your exit intent. C. Speed up to avoid exiting unintentionally. Answer. A. Stay in the lane if you plan to exit or merge left if not. This sign indicates that the lane leads exclusively to an exit. Question 85. When you see a bump sign on the road, what adjustments should you make to your driving? A. Slow down to safely cross the bump. B. Ignore the sign if you have a large vehicle. C. Accelerate over the bump. Answer. A. Slow down to safely cross the bump. Reducing speed can help navigate the bump more comfortably and safely. Question 86. What is the correct action to take when approaching a crossroad sign? A. Increase your speed to cross quickly. B. Prepare to yield or stop for crossing traffic. C. Crossroads are for pedestrians only. Answer. B. Prepare to yield or stop for crossing traffic. This sign indicates that a crossroad is ahead and caution is required. Question 87. How should you respond to a signal out of order sign at an intersection? A. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. B. Proceed as if the signal were working. C. Ignore the sign and proceed with caution. Answer. A. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. When traffic signals are out, treat the intersection like a stop-control junction. Question 88. What does a no parking anytime sign mean for drivers? A. Parking is prohibited at all times. B. Parking is allowed for short periods. C. The restriction only applies during business hours. Answer. A. Parking is prohibited at all times. This sign indicates that stopping or parking is not allowed at any time in the area. Question 89. When driving in a mountain area and you see a falling rock sign, what should you be prepared for? A. Continue driving as usual. B. Be vigilant for falling rocks and debris. C. Falling rocks are unlikely and can be ignored. Answer. B. Be vigilant for falling rocks and debris. This sign warns drivers of the potential hazard of rocks falling onto the road. Question 90. How should a driver react to a congestion ahead sign on a highway? A. Prepare for possible traffic delays and slow down. B. Use an alternative route to avoid congestion. C. Maintain your current speed. Answer. A. Prepare for possible traffic delays and slow down. This sign indicates upcoming traffic congestion, requiring reduced speed and increased attention. Question 91. What does a scenic view ahead sign indicate and how might it affect driving conditions? A. Expect increased pedestrian and vehicle stopping. B. No effect on driving conditions. C. Speed up to enjoy the scenic view. Answer. A. Expect increased pedestrian and vehicle stopping. These areas may have more vehicles pulling over or pedestrians crossing. Question 92. How should you adjust your driving in response to a bridge ices before road sign? A. Drive at the same speed as on normal roads. B. Slow down and be cautious as bridges may ice over before roads. C. The sign only applies in winter. Answer. B. Slow down and be cautious as bridges may ice over before roads. Bridges can freeze before the adjacent road, creating hazardous conditions. Question 93. When encountering a yield ahead sign, what actions should you prepare to take? A. Prepare to slow down and yield to traffic or pedestrians. B. Ignore the sign and maintain speed. C. Speed up to merge quickly. Answer. A. Prepare to slow down and yield to traffic or pedestrians. This sign alerts drivers to an upcoming yield situation. Question 94. What should you do when you see a divided highway begin sign? A. Prepare for a median or barrier dividing the highway. B. The road narrows into a single lane. C. There is no change in the road layout. Answer. A. Prepare for a median or barrier dividing the highway. This sign indicates the start of a divided highway with a separation between opposing lanes of traffic. Question 95. How does a road narrows sign affect your driving strategy? A. Continue at the same speed. B. Slow down and be cautious due to reduced lane width. C. The road narrows for only a short distance. Answer B. Slow down and be cautious due to reduced lane width. Drivers should be prepared for less space on the road. Question 96. What is the correct response to a school crossing sign? A. Speed up to pass the area quickly. B. Slow down and be prepared to stop for pedestrians. C. School crossings are always manned by guards. Answer B. Slow down and be prepared to stop for pedestrians. This sign indicates an area where children may be crossing the road. Question 97. When you see a right lane end sign while driving on a multi-lane road, what should you do? A. Merge safely into the left lane. B. Stay in the right lane until it ends. C. Speed up to merge at the last moment. Answer A. Merge safely into the left lane. This sign indicates that the right lane is coming to an end and merging left is necessary. Question 98. How should you respond to a move over sign when there are emergency vehicles on the road? A. Move over to another lane or slow down to pass safely. B. Maintain your lane and speed. C. The sign only applies to commercial vehicles. Answer A. Move over to another lane or slow down to pass safely. This sign is used to promote safety when passing emergency vehicles. Question 99. What action should you take upon encountering a no bicycles sign on a road? A. Bicycles are not permitted on this road. B. Bicycles must stay on the sidewalk. C. The sign is for motor vehicles, not bicycles. Answer A. Bicycles are not permitted on this road. This sign indicates a restriction for bicycle traffic on that particular road. Question 100. How should you adjust your driving when you see a frequent stop sign on a residential street? A. Ignore the sign and maintain your speed. B. Be alert and prepared for vehicles stopping frequently. C. Stop at every driveway. Answer B. Be alert and prepared for vehicles stopping frequently. This sign is often used in areas with buses or delivery vehicles. Question 101. What does a watch for ice on bridge sign mean, especially in cold weather conditions? A. Bridges are less likely to have ice. B. Be cautious as bridges can freeze before the rest of the road. C. The sign is a general warning and not specific to bridges. Answer B. Be cautious as bridges can freeze before the rest of the road. This sign warns that bridges may be icy even when other parts of the road are not.